Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English. We don't care for the game. No more excuses. Speak English or get out. Learn our traditions. Don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain. We don't bow to foreign laws. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the 4 nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division. It's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late and the moment is here. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English or you're out the door. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more.
Great song. Great. All right, guys. Like our new pop-up bar? Thought I'd take you somewhere different tonight. Left. There we go. Green Arrows pop-up bar. Yeah, I forgot about the lack of oxygen on the moon. I'm okay because I'm not really there. That's just a screen behind me. But I think it's nice. Right, what's happening? Tell me. I don't know. I've been busy all day. I had to go play darts. I lost 2-1. It always happens. Hey, yeah, Ribeye Rob is great. Brilliant new Saxon Thor video. It really is excellent. I'll put a link up to it in a moment. I don't know if my links actually work. You can go over, like and subscribe. I doubt Saxon Thor will be around long. You know what his videos like. They're normally taken down after a few weeks. I think this is his 33rd channel, might be. Guy is a real patriot, a real patriot. Yes, suck it in. What's occurring? Yeah, that's a Gavin and Stacey thing, isn't it? What's occurring? I was never a big fan of Gavin and Stacey. It was all right. But when people, my entire village started going around and all the women would say was, oh, it's lush, lush. I felt like vomiting. My wife started saying it. Oh, it's lush. I said, you better stop that right now. I said, otherwise it will be the end of the line. I couldn't handle that. Yeah, you like it, Lee? I wonder if Lily comes in here tonight. I bet she likes it. She likes bars. Yeah. English lass, good to see you. The David Prosser, second head. What do you mean my tummy or the oxygen, David? Yeah. Iraq, love your comments, mate. Love your comments. They are always good. Always good. You and I are on the same wavelength, I think, David. Chirac. That Saxon Thor video, though, Rebecca, you was absolutely correct. It was banging, wasn't it? I mean, that guy's creativity is is absolutely brilliant. Really is brilliant. Yeah. What else was there? Anything happening today? I lost 2 at darts. No, I think that was about it. No, nothing really. Well, I'm quite fond of you as well, David. And I kind of like you and respect you, but love, I love her. Oh, you mean like a brother? Yeah, I'll go along with that, mate. I can go along with that. Now, this lady here, I could love. She puts little green hearts up. She's a new member. She's a sub-lieutenant. Some of you should be lieutenants. And so, yeah, Kirsty, I love. And I love her green hearts. Tiny Tommy, yeah, distorted Tiny Tommy. That was brilliant, little Tiny Tommy. Yeah, I don't know whether we should explain any of it, mate. I really don't. There's Lady J all the way over from Ulster. Always good to see her. Yeah, Lady Joe. Her real name is Joe. Paul Thorpe loves Benidorm. This guy's got a sense of humour there. Yeah, I love Benidorm. Really, I don't think I've never been to Benidorm. I had a chance of working in Alicante, and I've got family out there with a place in Alicante and a few friends, and they say coming over and visit. And I think, nah, all those Spaniards. I haven't forgiven them for the Armada, to be honest. No. There we go. I don't know what it's like now. But when I was there, it was a real blast, vape guy. It was. But you've got a lot of Ulster people in, yes. So, oh, I didn't know Freedom Dad was live. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it. Lady J, could you tell Freedom Dad we're sorry about clashing with his live? I wouldn't have done that. Don't you know? Because everybody's gone to the moon. I was sat here and I was thinking, I was bored with that room that we had. I was kind of bored with it. And I thought, let's go somewhere nice. Let's give the troops a treat. Take them somewhere special where nobody's been before, not even the American astronauts, if you listen to some people. Did they land there? I don't know. So I thought, well, let's go to the moon. So I fired up Sam, my trusty AI companion, who I can rely on, unlike my mediocre moderator. And bang, I said, give me a green arrow pop-up bar on the moon landscape, make it middle distance, put the Earth off in the distance so it'll appear over my right shoulder and I can sit there in front. AIN all it cracked out to be though, is it? Because it didn't turn around and say, well, Paul, you do know that there is no oxygen on the moon. How are the customers going to drink? Yeah, I didn't think that thing through, did I? Let's carry on with... Let's have to see. Don't kill the mods, yeah. Yeah. Do you know what, guys? I promised our mediocre moderator, don't call me being extravagant now, right? Don't say I'm extravagant. But at the end of this month, we're going to have a payout from YouTube. And I've promised him, yeah, this is silly, I know. I made the promise when I'd been drinking. You shouldn't drink and make promises. I've said that if we can get our viewership back up and recover those lost subscribers who deserted ship on us, I'd buy him some real food. And I mean real food, like steak. He didn't know what steak was, so I sent him a photograph of what it looks like. So, and then do you know what the ungrateful wretch said? Oh, well, if you're going to buy me some food, can I have lamb instead? Give them an inch, they take a mile. Moderators are just like the new settlers. They come in and they think they're just going to have a little corner, and before you know it, they're all over the place and there's Allen snack bars everywhere. Let's have some music. Sorry, guys, I got to butter in on this, Amanda.
Where the freedom once shone in our own green land, now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide, while our streets fill up with the waves of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain, they sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze, while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules, they protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford them in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame, we're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call, for Britain undivided, we'll never fall. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Yorkshire moors, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers. Down the long road, no surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain, under our skies.
Right, let's try that again. Amanda, thank you very much. I'm not very good. Right, what I'm going to do, Amanda, thanks to your generosity. Last, we bought a microphone so I can go outside and record, yeah, which is really good. And what I'm going to do with our money is I'm going to buy a gimbal that I've had my eye on, so I can take it outside and record some of the beautiful countryside around here and just do those talking videos, because the scenery is so beautiful. I'd like you all to see it. And then also I'll be able to go to, I'm planning on go to demonstrations and stuff like that. So Thank you very much, Amanda. And I promise you I will buy a steak for ribeye and should Vape Guy come back to this country, I'll make sure he has a pint as well. And I, of course, will have a rum. So thank you, Amanda. But please don't feel you have to do that.
We've walked through storms, we faced the night, but still we stand for what is right. Our fathers built this land so free, and the spirit lives in you and me. They fought in wars, through mud and flame, for freedom's voice, for Britain's name. In fields of red, their courage shone, so we could speak, so truth lives on. No surrender, we're here to stay. We'll stand our ground, come what may. From city streets to rolling fields, we'll guard the truth this nation yields. Our voices rise, the people call for unity and pride for all. We won't be swayed, we won't be tamed. Our British heart cannot be shamed. No surrender, we're here to stay. We'll stand our ground, come what may. Through every trial, come night or day, we'll keep the faith, we'll find our way. For those who build, for those who fought, their courage lives in every thought. From Sumter skies of World War II, they gave their lives for me and you. No surrender, we're here to stay, together strong in every way. For love of home, for truth we pray. We're Britain's heart, and here to stay.
Okay, before we do anything, you can have them in a moment, guys, but first we got to go over here and see what Rupert is up to, haven't we? There's Rupert, our leader, follow the bear. What is wrong with Simon Tomlin? He had 2 videos out today, didn't he, Simon Tomlin? One of them was great. He was talking to, he showed that video by Bloom and Douglas McGregor. Got a lot of respect for Douglas McGregor, that American officer. Don't know if he was a colonel or a general. Watched a lot of videos with him and I talks a lot of sense. So that was a good video. And then the second video, I don't know what planet Simon was on. I really don't. But Ribeye tells me that he found someone who he actually likes. Yeah. Stop nagging me, Ribeye. I can see it. I'm talking, please. Like having 2 wives having a moderator. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyhow, have a look at what Rupert's doing. Have a bit of patience. So Rupert Lowe, no, not many better places than Emsby on a day like this. Beautiful. Perhaps next year, when we're a bigger channel, we'll all meet up in Puthcall. Yeah. Like the old BNP boys used to do. We used to meet up there. Great Yarmouth, proper pub. Wish we had a proper pub where I live now. Yeah. Patriot houses, Great Yarmouth. Yeah. We'll have to listen later. Proper politics. Wow. I got to get one of those baseball hats. I've been slacking, haven't I? I'll order one tonight or tomorrow. Fantastic to see. Inspiring. And yet Simon Tomlin reckons we're going nowhere, and he doesn't think Rupert is generous. I think Simon is just too cynical. He doesn't realise that there can be good men in this world. Yeah. Yeah, that was a disaster, wasn't it? Right, this is from Lewis Brackpool. I'm up in Great Yarmouth all week campaigning and canvassing ahead of the local elections on 7 May. After just half a day knocking on doors, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. Hundreds of Great Yarmouth First Restore Britain volunteers are coming to help the push. Well done to every single one of them who went there. Talking about well done to all those people who went over to that the Nativist channel today and put a like and a subscribe on it. He's sent me a message saying thank you, and thanking all of you. Absolutely brilliant. It was good to see. It was a superb video he made, and we should remember and support the small people. Support the small people. It was only a couple of months ago we were where Nativist was, and then we had help from Freedom Dad and Dino Bain to make our channel grow. We've been getting better every time, haven't we? We've improved our graphics. We've got it Starlink now up on top of the roof. Well, until the gales come. So we've got our graphics sorted. We sort of not 100% happy with the sound. And we got our little microphone in the bag, so I'm ready to go outside. Yeah, I'm really going to go outside. And now, thanks to Amanda, we'll have one of those things so I can actually walk about. Yeah, really great. It's going to be good. Now I'm going to put the link up and see if anyone would like to come in. Wait. Bon dia. Como está? Bem e você? O que há de novo? Nada? Nada de importância? I used to work on the Rua Castilho, Rua Combran camp in Lisboa. I was Portuguese, yeah, long time ago. Haven't spoken the language for years, only bits of it stick now. Fabulous place, Portugal. I lived in Cascais. That's outside Lisbon, or Lisboa, as we called it then. Right, let's get this link up. You don't want to look at that. Get this. Okay, the link is up. Yeah, yes, I did, and I only found them earlier on. Well, late this afternoon, or rather early this evening. Yeah, they were funny. The trouble is, if I don't respond, one of the reasons I'm always reluctant to give out the email address, and it's out there now, is because my email just gets completely flooded. Some with good stuff, some with bad stuff. But yes, I did have a laugh at the images you've seen, and I noticed that Saxon Thor had used one of them, or I wasn't sure if you'd taken it from Saxon Thor, but it was a good image, and I'll be putting the link up to them so we can go over and support them. Or if you'd taken it from Saxon Thor, but it was a good image, and I'll be putting the link up to them so we can go over and support them. Or if you'd taken it from Saxon Thor. Problems with your sound again. Problems with your sound again.
Nope. You hear me?
No. Problems with your sound again.
Okay, one moment. Nope. You hear me?
I don't know what you're doing, vape guy. Why don't you, when you get your sound right, why didn't you just leave it?
There we go. That should be better now.
Much better, thank you. Is he gone?
No, I'm not gone. I just turned up the volume.
Okay. So what have you got to tell us, vape guy?
Well, as far as America goes at the moment, it's pretty much the same thing. They are more or less going to make America a one-party state. If the Republican Party
Give me a
wants it now,
moment.
they can
It's
do
not,
it.
whatever reason,
All
it's not
these states
turning the volume up.
can
There we go.
now redistrict, and the Republican Party can take over. So it was bad enough as a two-party, but it would be even worse as a one-party because the Republican Party doesn't do anything. So it doesn't do anything in our interests at all. So they're nothing to get about like the Tories are over there. They're nothing to get excited for at all.
Very much the uni party like we have here. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you guys have a talk to yourselves while I get a drink. And
Okay.
I'm not drinking this evening. I'm on squash. Bit thirsty.
All right.
You know each other. Abatha, you know vape guy? Vape guy, you know
Oh, yeah.
Abatha?
How
Who are you
doing?
again? No, I know you.
Oh yeah. How are you tonight? I'm doing coffee myself.
Just the usual squash for me. I can't drink alcohol, or at least not without consequences.
Oh, I can't either. I can't. The alcohol is for me. It's actually worse than sugar, and it's just bad stuff. So I have not drank in 20 years. So it's just not anything. Plus, it's expensive over here now. It's not cheap at all to drink. So I don't recommend it.
No, that's fair enough. I have my own poison. But don't ever give me Bucks Fizz, let me tell you, because I've had some crazy things with Bucks Fizz. I've taken not even just like a shot glass, it's just like a sip of Bucks Fizz. And then I was laughing non-stop for the next 15 minutes after that. Like it was
My God. Bucks Fizz.
Yeah, I know. It's scary just thinking about it.
Vape guy hasn't had a drink in 20 hours. Abatha can't have a drink, hasn't had a drink for God knows how long because he can't handle it. And I haven't had a drink for 20, well, since last
20
night.
seconds.
Yeah, something like that. You're talking about Bucks Fizz, Abatha, right? That's the biggest girly drink in the world. You do know that, don't you? When I was in the city at the Arbitrager, right, swilling down the Moe, it was only the big girls' blouses who were drinking Bucks Fizz. Us real wheeler dealers were chugging it out of the bottle. Give me a bottle of Krug, down it went. And you girls were on the Bucks Fizz.
Tell that to the cheapskates that I went to the corporate parties for.
Well, it is. It's a cheapskate trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
You mix it with orange juice. Yeah. They all notice. They plebs.
Well, understand over here they have very strict drinking and driving laws. I don't know about the UK, but over here, if you're arrested for drunk driving and it's like 0.08, I think is considered drunk. It's like 2 drinks, and that's considered legally drunk here. And it's like, gosh, it's like a $10,000 fine, no license for 6 months. Considering that, you're allowed to keep guns here, you're not allowed to drink and drive at all here. And I just tell people anymore, just don't drink alcohol at all. It's just not over here. It's just not worth it. It's not. I don't know why, but
Check on that story, Ribeye, from Mel. Carry on, guys. Keep talking. I can just ignore me, but pretend I know you.
No, that's fair. I mean, I haven't really been doing too much this afternoon. I've just been relaxing like I normally do and speaking to a friend of mine who does Dungeons and Dragons more than anything. So I haven't really been up to too much more than anything. But I have been keeping a tab on Vindicator and Zero News. They're trying to put all this UTK drama behind them, and I can't really blame them, to be honest. It's just one of those things. He makes a brilliant point, which is that if we keep talking about it, who benefits from it?
Yeah.
That lot, to use Rich Tice's words. They benefit from it because they can use our content to then grift from us and turn us into cash cows. Yes, I know I look like an elephant. Shut it.
That is exactly what happened to Andrew Anglin. I followed him for 15 years. So much of his ideas got stolen, and now they are mainstream content all over YouTube. People make a fortune from it now, yet he was the first, I remember, to ever put the things up that you see now. For example, women, his ideas and his opinions, they're just all over YouTube now. It's ridiculous.
This business, I can understand it. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, this channel said that we were done with the likes of Paul Thorpe and Inman, and we were moving on. And
they draw us back in.
They always do draw us back in, you know, that Abatha. And I wrote about the Green Party. And then, I don't know, they drew us back in. But there's something that you're forgetting. You were saying about, they are grifting from our input, if you like. Well, it works both ways. War, what is it good for? Well, it's good for clicks, that's for sure. This drama is good for clicks. If I put a video up, and I've done it, a real serious, well-made video, yeah, it might get a couple of 100 views. If I simply mention Paul Thorpe or Richard Inman, I know that I'm going to get 2,000 views on that. And with advertising, well, I don't know yet. Our channel hasn't really been going long enough to work out how much we're going to get from advertising. But it's going to be a few pounds. Every article about Paul Thorpe will generate income for this channel. So it works both ways. Apart from that, Abatha, and you vape guy, we can't give him a clear run just to get out there and call us mongrels. And what was it?
No. If they start resorting to that shit, then we kind of have to respond to that. And a lot of people were taking what Vindicator said out of context or trying to put words in his mouth, the classic words in mouth syndrome. But what people need to understand is there are some things that you kind of have to defend because it's that classic case of if you don't talk about it, it's kind of like an admission on a mission, if you will. You're kind of admitting it without actually saying anything. And in those cases, you have to defend yourself to clear the matter up, unfortunately. They know how the bloody game works, and we need to basically find a way to either shut it down as quickly as possible or just not play it altogether.
Yes. I'm trying to call up a story. No, I agree with you. Now, strangely enough, I watch Vindicator one of the first channels I watch every day. But today was a bit different because I had to take my wife over to Ebervale on a big trek because, after we had that dog, they demolished the settee. It didn't bother me, like. But the wife had to get a new settee, so she had to go and pick one. I said, well, what did you expect? I told you what dogs are like, and you complain when it rips up your settee. Possessions. Who cares about possessions? I'd rather have the dog back than the settee. Right. You carry on, guys. I'm looking for the story that Mel told us about.
Is the dog off the furniture yet? Yeah. Oh, so far so good then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, the way I see it is obviously very, very difficult to avoid those sensitive topics that they know they're trying to milk the drama or what have you, and you will have people, unfortunately, who exist not because they want to see you succeed or they want to see their country survive, but they're instead in it just to basically milk the drama for all it's worth. And those are the types of people we just have to remove from our space, because we should only have people who genuinely want the country back, who genuinely support the country and aren't going to be in here to put a knife in your back the first chance they get. And I think one of those good examples was the guy that Vindicator talked about, which was Chirac, because I recall when I was first appearing on your channel, Green Arrow, I ended up seeing a number of remarks after I said some things about Paul Thorpe and Unite the Kingdom and what have you. And it was just basically he was trying to just take a stab at me and just get under my skin, see how far he could push. And
well, he might take a stab at you in a minute because I think he's in the room, isn't he?
He might be, and if he is, fair play, fair enough. But I think there are people who need to watch themselves because in the end, they're going to get themselves isolated on both sides. They're going to be hated by the people they claim to support, and they're going to be hated by the people who want nothing to do with them. It's kind of a lose-lose situation. And what we're trying to do is we're concede the goal ahead of us. Our path to victory is clear. And what we can't have is people that go out of their way to try and drive that wedge and spread the drama and what we saw with Vindicator, try to put words in his mouth and just try to make up. I think the most ridiculous thing that was said was apparently, oh, Vindicators must be getting a brown envelope from Paul.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I've got to be honest. Right. I've spoke to Ribeye about this, and Ribeye is 100% accurate when he comes and he knows I can't watch everything and do videos. So he'll sometimes watch and he'll give me a summary afterwards. And he said basically, and I don't mind, I know he won't mind me repeating. He said basically everything Chirac said was absolutely spot on up until the point where he made the jibe about the brown envelopes. And he said that's where Chirac kind of lost it. And actually, that's a bit beneath the Chirac who communicates with me. But you were absolutely right. That was a silly, silly statement to make. And I'm sure Chirac knows that also. But the rest of his argument, I think, may have been fine. And besides, we spoke to Vindicator the other day, didn't we? And I said, Vindicator, we can say we're not going to attack, but you said yourself, Abatha, we will get dragged back into it. You know it, I know it. Yeah. They're not going to, and they're going to come for you because you're an easy target, Abatha. It's.
I'm a large enough target, that's for sure. And the way I see it is, there will be people that just do that, as said, because they want their 5 minutes in the spotlight, or they want to drive that wedge. And to be honest, the way I'm going to look at it is, I'm not going to entertain it for a moment longer, because if their whole purpose is to just divide and conquer, then I want no part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, talking about attacks, so that was a bit sad. That guy, Nat West, who used to come in, the one who's a friend of GST, his brother, wherever. I know it upset GST when he accused me of being a grifter over on his channel. But Granddaddy Grifter. I went over and took a look at it, but the guy needs help. The guy needs help. That's a different kind of attack, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is an attack. I don't know the whole story on it because I wasn't aware of this until you've brought this up. So I've only got basically what you're telling me right now, but I could probably look into it. But
no, don't. In fact, I'd recommend don't even bother with the guy. He does have some problems, and I don't want people to attack him because he's basically a nice boy. He's a Tommy Robinson supporter. We shouldn't be attacking Tommy. Blah 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 blah. But there were other issues other than that. Yeah. I'm going through the comments, trying to stay on top of everything. Do you want to come back in on anything, big guy?
Just a simple question. If I was in Dorset, what's the best way to get over to Ulster? Do I have to maybe go to Exeter and get on a plane, or what? What do you recommend?
Well,
I know I saw Freedom down in here. He might be able to tell you.
I know these are real serious questions I've got here, real important. Right. Well, I thought I'd ask before I look it up.
You've got multiple choices there, haven't you? You could go up to, I go over to Wales. Go over to Wales. What's the dock there? Pembroke dock is there? And over from there, or you could go up to Liverpool. It depends whether you want to fly. You could go to Cardiff. I used to fly out to the Republic of Ireland regular. I don't know if they fly out to Belfast, I had an house in the Republic of Ireland years and years ago.
Have you
I
seen
don't
that?
know if I don't know if you've can fly to Belfast from. Yes, you can fly to Belfast from Cardiff. I checked.
Okay.
I was planning to go over and see Freedom Dad. So drive
Or-
over to Wales.
Okay, but you're saying I could also just jump on a ferry or whatever, a boat, and just sail right over, right? Thanks what you're saying.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's a bit of a trip. But at least you can have a drink. No, you can't drink, can you?
Well,
Fly over.
If all else fails, you could always dress up as someone from the Middle East, get on a dinghy, and then sail over the seven seas, and you'll be granted asylum and a hotel and 4 square meals a day, and then you can go over to the island as well.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of people in here, Reno.
From Ulster.
I did notice the Gobsters in here as well as Freedom Dad. So
Well, I'll
just
put the
thought I'd
link
let you
down
know.
again. I think we can get 10 in here. I'll put it up again.
I'll have to look that up. I mean, I'm just curious, like actually miles wise, how far across the water it is from Wales over to Ireland, because I think that's called the Irish Sea right there between the two. Okay. Interesting.
Perhaps
Yeah, I'm planning on coming back over. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be this year, maybe next year. Yeah, I'm going to do some more.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. You could go the Mourne Mountains and that, and what is it, Devil's Causeway? I don't know. It's a long time, a very long time.
I tried to get Rob to go up to Scotland because I wanted to see the Loch Ness Monster, and he kept saying it was a hoax. So,
no, it's actually a true story. I used to live down in Scotland. That was me when I was a toddler.
Go on.
I see.
Yeah.
He told me that was as big a hoax as the Earth being 6,000 years old. I'm like, okay, it's a hoax, I guess. All right.
Possibly, Mel. Possibly. Yeah. Keeping an eye on the chats as well. Okay. Gobster, Freedom Dad, GST. I don't know who's in the room, but they're more than welcome to come up. Freedom Dad's having a coffee. Yeah, as if I believe that. Right. Anyone else here? Ragnar the Viking, check in. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we all good. Yes. Good one. Right. What if you, Abatha? I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen any of your videos now for 2 days. Time has been so. Yesterday the great granddaughter, and today the bloody SETI. You know.
Oh.
So no time.
No,
a couple of videos out.
To be fair, I guess I have kind of eased off a little bit on the videos, though that might be because I need some hope rather than all this fucking doomsaying and saying about the same things over and over again. I really need something new. I don't want this to be a place of, just everyone look, the world's going to end in 7 days.
I understand what you're saying. I had an email this morning, and that took up a lot of time. It was about a poll that we done. It was the result of a poll about showing the ethnic makeup of the people carrying out the attacks against our young women. So it was 260,000 people responded. They're gonna debate it in Parliament, but there was a link to the inquiry notes that they had done. Well, that was a rabbit hole, I can tell you, Avatar. I got over to the document, and then I started to follow the paper trail through to the evidence that was given. And I've got to be honest, I have nothing but total respect for what Rupert Lowe and his team done. The amount of information that I just surface scanned was enormous. And then I got on to the individual cases, and then that was quite sickening. That was sickening. And I was looking at the dates that they'd started reporting, and most of them, they hadn't even bothered to record the ethnicity of the attackers. And I was looking at some from way back in 2013, and the crimes committed against these young women were truly horrific. And I thought, well, they had this information in 2013 and done nothing with it. These people have got to be brought to justice. And if I had my way, well, that justice would involve a wall. Well, that as well. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work.
Oh, I don't blame you at all. I think a lot of us want to see the death penalty for these traitors. And the only reason we can't give it right now is twofold. One, we abolished the death penalty, and two is that war criminal Tony Blair who decided to rescind the traitor law. If it weren't for that, I guarantee you, you'd be getting your wish. We'd be seeing a nice long line of people lined up by London Wall, and it would just be the sound of just cracks going down the line and bodies hitting the floor. It really would.
I think I'd have, who would I have? GST. I'd have GST running something. Yeah. I'd let him sort him out. He knows what needs to be done.
Attention, take it.
Yeah. Get ready, guys. Yeah, and that would be it. No blindfolds. Yeah. There you go, Freedom Dad. Oh, now we've got the Galway Raiders coming in. Going to be more banded in a moment, boys.
Hello. How are
Hello.
we doing today? Is everyone good?
We are.
Just
How are
about.
you doing? How are you
about.
doing today, Galway Raider? Is your
I
confidence growing?
Oh, it's compounding.
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 Oh, that's good. Compounded confidence. I like that.
Yes.
You'll have your own show soon with compound confidence.
I don't think so, Paul. To be quite
Paul,
honest.
I don't mind waiting, mate, if you can hear me.
Oh, there's your
Freedom Dad.
there's that strange Irish fellow.
Be careful. There's not a bit of Irish in my blood, guys.
He's an Ulster man.
Oh,
Yeah, an Ulster man.
Oh,
That's quite offensive.
An
Oh,
Ulster man
right.
giving some ulcers to the establishment.
oh, that's me told then. I better shut up.
Galloway, come on. Galloway, you should know better. You should know better. He's at the wind up, Paul.
I know that. I know that. I had his measure last night, Freedom Dad. I had his measure last night.
Oh, I'm busted.
Yeah, you were well and truly busted.
I'm
Yeah.
busted.
Yeah. Don't look out the window. The boys are out there.
Don't make me step over my desk.
Mate,
and have to
Paul,
stop here.
I
Yeah.
flew around in black helicopters for half my lifetime. Do you think I'm afraid of them guys?
No. I
No,
don't think you
exactly.
are. No.
Right.
So
anyway,
how we
I'm
all
gonna
doing, guys? Is there what have you been talking about? I was away making a coffee there.
Oh,
And I
what
heard
we
Arthur
were talking
wanting to bring
about?
the death penalty back. He's always bringing it down, and he like and want to take people off the numbers.
All I want to do, Freedom Dad, is play Ulster songs and UVF songs, but people want to keep on talking, so I got to keep on talking. You know
We've
what
got
the
to keep
rules
on
are.
talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amen.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Keep on preaching, bro.
Yeah, keep on preaching, keep on talking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, bugger it, you can have one.
five more days for me, and then I've got to go and cast my ballot. Which, well, I've got 5 choices, as I've mentioned before. I've got the Labour Uni Party, I've got the Tory Uni Party, I've got the Green Uni Party, I've got the Liberal Democrats Uni Party, and then I've got the what's the other one? The Greens, or have I already mentioned them? But basically, I've got 5 lots of uni parties, so I'm just going to have to go in with a pen and my ballot and just say, I do
Wow.
not consent to this fake
You-
democracy.
Are spoiled by choices, mate.
So
Yes.
that's a good thing. A question, like as you know, I'm dead against nasal frauds and reform. So I think that's the only option that you have over there right now, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
in
if I wanted
Wales-
to vote for them, but I've set out a principle that if I had a choice and it was reforms there and there was no restore, what have you, well, I said at first I'd be like, I'd only vote for them as a nuclear option. But honestly, I feel like I just want to spoil my ballot, to be honest, because I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't think there's really any democracy when every party is effectively one party. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I intend to spoil my vote freedom, Dad. There's no Restore candidate here. There's no independent candidate. All I've got is a choice of the Greens, Labour, Plaid, and the Reform Party, and I can't vote for any of those.
But is it not? Do you not think it's too dangerous to be doing that and giving
No,
the chance of the Greens getting in?
Paul, you have to.
You know
have to
what?
give it.
You know what?
No. I don't have to do anything, Galway Raider. I do what my mind tells me.
I'm sorry, mate, but it's a bitter pill to swallow, but you have to.
No. How does that sound?
Yeah, mate, Paul, you ask FD, for years and years and years in Northern Ireland, we have had to swallow a lot of very bitter pills, let me tell you.
I understand. I do understand. Some people can do it, some people can't. I can't do it. It's pointless carrying on this conversation, Galway Dad, because you will never convince me to do otherwise. I'm a British nationalist. I don't bend.
Paul, I'm not asking you what to do or how to cast your vote. I'm just saying the other option is much worse.
I'm going to play devil's advocate on this, and I'm going to say, even if let's say the Greens do manage to get into power, it's going to be so much easier to see the Patriots who maybe they voted Reform because they wanted to believe that Farage was the only option. But if the Greens get in, I honestly see a lot of people from those parties coming over to Restore, or we'll see more unity to kick out the Greens. We'll have a far better chance of defeating the Greens than we will defeating the Labour Party.
Is it true? I have a friend that lives in Germany, and he detests the Green Party. He said they want you to own absolutely nothing. No, I don't mean a castle. I mean a basic car, a microwave oven, a smartphone, things like that. Is it the same in Britain with the Green Party?
Well, yes. Although I think our Green Party has gone even more to the left than the Green Party in Germany. The Green Party in Germany is still sort of concerned about the environment. The Green Party in the UK have morphed into something completely totally insane.
The Green Party's a Muslim vote now, Paul.
Yes, and a Muslim vote, and they're letting themselves be used by the Muslims. But Galway Raider, the last thing I'll say on this, right? It doesn't make a blind bit of difference whether it's reforming or the Green Party or Labour. They're all the enemies of the people, and we must defeat the three of them. That's the best option.
Paul, I understand that, mate. But
you say you understand, but you don't seem to. Not to me, at least.
Yeah, I know where he's come from, Paul. He is like, I think it's just the fear of, like, we got Islam and many other foreigners now voting for the Greens. And I think the fear, that one of the biggest fears I have personally is, it was brought up on my channel the other day about the Greens and Labour coming together. Where would that leave us as YouTubers or right-wing commentators? You know, what kind of trouble and like Islamic, anti-Islam, you know, what do you call it, as what was that thing they were trying to bring out? I'm very tired tonight. But, you know, you can't speak out about Islam, and, you know, I imagine we'll all get shut down. And, like, my biggest fear is us losing our voice on the right, because then the people on the streets won't know what's coming. You know, I think that's the biggest fear from everybody right now, because it is a bit of a surprise. I'm still in shock at the Greens. You know, I seen the Greens as tree huggers and conservatives, you know, like they were never anybody you really paid attention to. They weren't really that political as far as the right and the left was concerned, you know. But now it's frightening, mate. It is really frightening, and I think some people just feel as if Reform is the best out of a bad bunch, and anybody apart from the Greens and Labour has to get in, you know.
Yeah, well, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. I think that people are waking up to the threat of the Greens, actually. Yeah, they seemed okay at the first, but
Yeah.
now more and more people, more and more channels like ours are pointing out
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the flaws
definitely.
are
But
in the Green Party.
this is one of the problems I think. One of the main one big problem that we have is, even though we're waking up lots of people, just like Arthur and other people are saying, nobody knows who to vote for. A lot of people will spoil their votes. A lot of people won't even go to the voting station. On the other hand, the people getting behind the Greens, the Islamists, the Muslims, the foreigners who can see a way of taking power, they're all going to be at the polling stations. They're all going to be there. They're going to force their families. Every single one of them are going to be there voting for the Greens. And just like the last time when Labour got in, I think Labour got in between 20 and 30% of the vote. 40% didn't vote. You know, this is something we need to make people aware of. You know,
20,
they could get in by
28%.
proxy.
23, Paul.
I thought it was 28%, but you might be
No,
right.
20, even
23.
28%. Even so, if we take 28% and look at look at the figures that we're seeing in Glasgow and all these cities that we're traveling to, and how things have changed, and some of these cities are 95% foreigners now. You know, I don't believe that the stats that we're getting, the 6.5, it's rubbish. At Laguna Talk, she puts it at 12.5%. And that's just Muslims, and then you've got other foreigners coming in who will support Muslims because of the diversity thing. So it is a very dangerous situation that we're in, and you also got to remember that not only is there going to be Islam voting and foreigners voting, but we're also going to get the headers on the left voting for the Greens. So when you put that all in there, you're very easy going to come to 25%, 27%, 30%. You know what I mean? I believe. You know, I think that's where we are. You know, we've got that worries me. I am a bit concerned. You know, I really am. Like,
well,
I'm just going to bring up. Oh, sorry. I was just going to bring up what Gobson was just saying. The simple fact is, we need to understand why people want to vote Green. Once we do that, then we can produce the counter. Absolutely right. You've got to know why they're doing it.
How anyone would want to vote Green is ridiculous.
No, our people are voting Green.
I think they've been smoking. They've been smoking the Greens.
There's a hatred towards us. There's a hatred towards Britishness. There's a hatred towards whites coming from British whites. That's why they're voting Green. It's as simple as this. There's these students that you're seeing at all the left wing, the NIPSA, all the trade unions. They hate us. They hate Britishness. They hate what we stand for. And that's why they're voting Green. There's a hatred. I don't understand it. I don't know why. Same as over here with some of the Catholics that support the new IRA and support Sinn Féin. They don't care what these guys are bringing to the country. They don't care that their country's going to be fucked in 15, 20, 30 years' time. The fact that they can get the British out is more important. And I don't understand it, but there's a big problem with the left hating on the right and destroying their own country, not caring. And most of them don't even have children. You know, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? And
Brits, right? Everybody else.
That's why people vote the Greens. Yeah. For some reason, they hate the right. The way the media is treated is calling us all far right and racist, and we're all just haters, and we're all just Nazis, and we're all just fucking that and the other. And they get on board with that, and they will vote for a Muslim before they will vote for a British white man, not caring what the outcome is in 20 or 30 years' time. That's why people vote for the Greens, and that's not even talking about the foreigners and the Muslims. You know, that's a given. They're definitely going to be going down the Greens. I've seen them canvassing. I've been watching very closely who's getting behind the Greens, the Muslims. We're talking like there's extremists in there. 110%. I've seen them. You know.
Come in, Galway.
Can I interject here?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Can someone explain to me how Rishi Sunak became the Conservative leader? Who voted him in?
Not me.
No.
Who voted Rishi Sunak in?
He was voted in by the politicians themselves. He never run for election.
Exactly. He was selected, not elected.
Yeah.
Lots of our MPs, lots of our prime ministers have been selected, haven't they? They've never stood for election to be prime minister. Most
this
of them were. Go ahead.
And this is why I kind of feel like I should be spoiling the ballot rather than voting some, as these guys, a lot of these people are either extremely unpopular as prime ministers right now, or they haven't been elected by the people. They have basically been inserted by the oligarchy. And that is the one thing people need to take away from this. If we had people that actually stood by principles, went by the people, they'd be getting voted in more respectfully and be like, yeah, you know what? Let's have the Tories, let's have Labour. But none of them do. They've been either extremely unpopular or they've been inserted in like a battery into a clock.
Yeah.
It's just. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I total agreement. Gobster is saying, yeah, because the WF wanted him.
Yeah,
Trust well, they hated that, so they destroyed it. So these politicians are all they're more appointed than anything, aren't they? The elections are just a bloody sham to me to give us the illusion of a democracy. Freedom Dad, you said that they hate us. It's true. They really do hate us. We want to listen to them. They tell us that they hate us. You know why I think they hate us? Because they've got massive inferiority complex for what the white race has done around the world. I mean, America, we settled America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. We brought civilization to most of the bloody world. Yeah, they've got a big inferiority complex. That's why they hate us.
They blame us as well. Whenever you speak, whenever I've seen the lefties, and I speak to the lefties because I try and interview them all the time, and I have been successful with a couple of them. But one of the main threads that I get, I have covered it in my channel, is that these refugees, immigrants, or whatever you want to call them, deserve to come here because we've bombed Syria, we've bombed Iraq, we've bombed Afghanistan. You know, we're in the middle of a conflict that's nothing to do with it in Russia. So like all these things it's our fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I always say is I never bombed it. None of us on this platform has bombed it. Nobody in the chat has bombed anywhere. It's our government. You know, so you can't. It's us in the street that suffer mass immigration. You know, and we were the ones that didn't. We never asked to go to war with Iraq or Libya or Syria or Afghanistan or get involved in any conflicts around. We don't have a say in the matter. We've got a traitorous government. We've got a traitorous government that don't care about the country, spending billions and billions and trillions probably now into and all around the world and aid and for banned weapons and all the rest of it. And while we can't even fucking pay our lowest wage workers the right money for doing the worst jobs, and we can't even pay our doctors, our nurses, and our engineers the right money where they have to go abroad.
1 second, guys. GST, would you like to jump in? I want to see how many people we can have up on the platform at the same time. I think we can handle 10. GST.
Paul, can I?
Well, 1 second.
I'm not saying people.
GST, I put a link up. Would you like to click the link and join in the conversation? The link is up, GST, if you want to come in. Okay, sorry about that, Galway. You were saying?
No. You're fine. You're fine, sir. You're fine. Can I just interject yet again and just say that politics in Northern Ireland is extremely contrived, and I'm hoping not stepping on your toes here, FD, but it's very difficult. We don't have the same framework. Like we have an assembly, a regional assembly, which is it doesn't work. It does not work. It doesn't work, FD.
I know, mate. I know, but it is going to work. Positive mental attitude. It is going to work.
Oh, there's Lily. Yay!
It is going to work.
It's not going to work, mate.
How you doing, GST? How you doing, mate?
Where did I put it?
Oh, there's Lily. And how you doing, Lily? She's you brightened the day up.
She's on the pop already. I knew it. Right. You're right at the stage. Where's he? GST. There he is. And
Bet
let's
there's
get him
better
back.
rum in that Coke.
It's
I'm not
actually
drinking tonight.
little like dinner.
Okay, then one at a time. We got 7 on, right? We're trying out now. This is with Starlink. Yeah, we're using Starlink as connect, so we can see how we can handle 7. We know that we can handle 4, although some of us, to be honest, I find it hard to handle any of you one-on-one. Right,
Aye, steady on, mate.
right,
That's enough of that old chat.
right. You're spoilt now, Lily. You got your choice of man. Yeah. Are you going to turn us all against each other?
I've been trying to encourage the ladies to keep coming up. If I can do it, yous can all do it.
Yeah.
I've got a tooth
Amen.
missing as well, so if I can do it, then you know.
Well, now that you've drawn our attention to it.
Right. We would. Okay. We were talking about politics, Lily. I know as a woman you're probably not interested, but we won't be
No,
talking
you know
about.
I am.
I'm just trying to be misogynistic or whatever the word is.
Come on, you've got to treat a lady with respect.
I always do. I always pay them after. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you do. You're a gentleman. But I like it. I like the banter. I don't get women that get offended. I think it's stupid. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe it's because I was born in 1981 and I don't get the whole being offended by things. Because bloody hell, if I was offended, I'd have been offended every second of every day back in the 80s and 90s.
I mean, let's face it, the people that are born in the millennial cycle at this point, they've grown more sensitive than a snowflake under a hairdryer, I swear to God.
Exactly, mate.
Oh, we lost GST. He's in the night.
We got soy boys and retard liberal women. Oh, it's crazy.
The great societal got taken back.
Retard liberal woman. I love it.
There's so many of them.
Blue hair, septum ring. Woke.
Oh. Yeah, it's such a shame because I used to love dyeing. I've had my hair, right, and then when everyone
Lily, your hair is beautiful, darling.
I like having it pink sometimes, but now
I'm married.
I feel like
married, by the way,
looking at
so
me.
that is not a come on.
No, I'm worried when I've got pink hair that people are looking at me and thinking, "Oh, I bet she's a lefty weirdo," or I get Charlie Beats in me here going, "What is it? A summit frog? What is it? A deadly Amazon frog?"
Hey, Galloway, don't worry about it. I'm married and I hit on Lily every single day.
And my camera girl.
Paul, behave yourself, man.
I'm
Calm down.
probably the polar opposite of Paul.
It's my duty, right?
I'm up to my nose, friends, all right? I'm up to the ladies. I'll be back. I should be back.
Okay, right. It's my duty as the front man for this channel to hit on every single female member and subscriber. It's in the terms and conditions. I don't want to do it, but I have to. Right, where's Mel?
I am literally the polar opposite. I couldn't go up to a woman and say like, "Hey, good looking, how you doing?" if my life depended on it.
How do you know that? Have you tried?
Well, good question.
Maybe
have
the odd time or two
Have
I've tried
you
it, and I've
tried?
gotten slapped out so quick.
Dude,
God.
you're a good-looking fella. So I mean, what's stopping you?
The other side of me.
Maybe we need to start a dating site for Patreon.
Why? It's not a problem. You just go up and talk
through the
door. Welcome back, Lily.
Abs looks, out of all you men, Abs looks most like my partner, my long-term partner. Seriously.
Well, there you go.
I just wish he was a conversationalist like Abs. I wish I could speak Abs like conversationalist and deep personality. and transfer it into my caveman brain of his.
I
I mean,
sometimes have this weird thing where I just imagine some woman's going to come along and just grab me like I'm some piece of furniture under her arm and be like, "I'm taking you home with me."
Like a snack, like she's hungry for a McDonald's and she wants you.
oh God, you guys are
dear.
you guys are killing me here.
You know what,
It'll-
Alf, it'll
Oh,
happen, I tell you. Personality means more to women than you think. And I think
yeah,
just gorgeous smile
yeah,
and
but hey,
lovely eyes,
Lily,
and I love your
you
bald
try
head
to
as well.
Lily,
What?
you try telling the man that.
What?
Oh, they think the birds are on for the big car and the you see my
No.
bling.
Yeah.
They yeah, it's personality, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for
Yeah.
me.
Words.
I mean,
Words.
when you were younger, though, when you were a younger woman, you do
I mean,
probably go
look
for
at
looks more over personality, but not when you get older.
yeah. Well,
It kind of reminds me.
take for example exhibit bottom picture in the middle. He's an absolute stud.
I know. Yeah, I've seen
Absolute
him in action.
You
stud.
know
I'm starting
what,
to worry
You
right?
know
about you,
how
I
many
Galloway.
think out of
women
all
in
the
Northern Ireland
English,
ask me for
Irish,
his
Scottish,
phone
and
number,
Welsh,
and I says,
Irish
"I'm
are the most
sorry, darling,
sexy.
I cannot help you."
Irish
Hey,
are the most sexy out of all of us. English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh. The
wait,
Irish
wait,
men are.
wait until I rock up in Belfast. He'll have some competition there. That camera girl will be coming back and she'll be living in South Wales. She's going to
Thanks
be a
for the
good.
warning, Paul. Thanks for the
She-
warning. What keep me coming over?
She's going to be a good valley girl. A good valley girl. Yeah. She'll be waving a daffodil. She'll be sat there. She's going, "Sorry, Freedom, Dad, and I've got a daffodil now." Yeah. And a dragon. Yeah.
Yes, then we might get you fixed up with our granny. she's a good patriot as well, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Oh, this whole
dude.
this whole
Oh,
thing
it's
just it
it's just
reminds me of those funny cards you see in like the card shops, and it just says like what women expect, what women get, and you just see a guy sitting there smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
It's just, for me, it's the total opposite.
I've yet. No, I always like it when Lily comes on the show. I always like it. I really do. She brightens it up. Except that time she came on once when she was really, really hammered. And what did you say, Lily, the next day? I was the only one who could handle you when you'd had a drink. Yeah.
It's not wrong.
No.
Because I don't
Oh,
drink, as I said.
you do
Yes,
not want to hear how many times I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think we had a laugh, didn't we? But the thing with you, Paul, it's funny. You beat yourself up after it because you think you should be doing more this, more that, and you're great, yeah. So don't keep beating yourself up. You need to let your hair down at least once a week because you're working your socks off, yeah.
What hair?
So
Yeah,
Well,
I
what
agree.
you
hair,
know,
yeah.
metaphorically.
I know.
Clever
Who's to
Tom.
say?
It's
Who's
it's
to say I
sliding.
don't? Yeah.
It's sliding
That
down
could
the
be a
back of
great
his head.
wind-up merchant as well.
He's going to come over the Ulster. He's going to come
Yeah.
over the Ulster and let us throw down.
Freedom Dad knows how to do it. That's
You know what,
Freedom.
right? Freedom Dad, it would be so cool if we all set up like a meet where we all come to Ireland next March and do St. Patrick's Day with you.
Oh, trust
All
me, you
right.
do
Well,
not want to
you're
meet
more than
me.
welcome over for the 12th of July, you know what I mean?
Sorry, not St. Patrick's
The
Day,
12th of
St.
July is
Patrick's
more my
Week.
day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll go with July with Freedom Dad. 'Cause
July, yes,
what's
July.
Freedom Dad's catchword? Freedom Dad knows. That's his
That's the man.
catchword.
Yeah.
That's the man.
St.
That's
Patrick's
the
Day,
man
is
with
it?
the
It's
plan,
St.
Paul.
Patrick's Week.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah. But
So
yeah,
you're all more than welcome. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a big this year. The 11th of July when we light the bonfires, is on the Saturday, and the 12th falls on the Sunday. So we're getting a day off, and we're going to have the 12th of July on the Monday. So it doesn't happen very often because normally you're up all night. The bonfires don't get lit till
Yeah.
12. There's plenty of drink, and then you're up early in the morning for the bands on the 12th. So this year, I can't imagine what my life's going to be like because I'm going to be having a good drink. So it'll be fucking worth watching. If he's aren't here, he will be there through that YouTube. And then I'll have a break on the 12th, and then on the 13th we'll be rolling again with the bands.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I told you I was down in Killarney, and I got hammered and I started singing the sash, and I think it was the Rangers Bar. Is it the Rangers Bar in Killarney? I don't know.
It's not Killarney, it's Killarney.
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 Don't get me pronouncing that shit.
You're going to get it right for the Irish views. Come on. Try a bit harder.
I'm not for butchering your Irish towns.
You want to try pronouncing some of the Welsh towns?
Say what? Say what?
Llangollen or Llangollen, Paul?
Oh my God! What? Yeah, what is the longest name of a Welsh?
At the end of it, it goes go 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 go.
Yeah. See, you just look like a goldfish.
Go go go.
That's
what it says at the
end. Yeah.
My friends from Cornwall, and I ripped the absolute piss out of them all the time.
Yeah, there's some funny ones there, funny names.
It's funny because he lives in Cornwall, but he's a Scouser. Does that make him a?
They call him down in Cornwall. Anyone who's not from Cornwall is called an Emmett.
Yes. Hey, Lily, he was talking to me about that today. He says they call them Emmets down here.
Well, because I lived there for 2 years, so I know, and I had my first daughter there. And
I found it
I lived in Newlyn in Penzance, and they're very clannish down there, but they're very friendly still. But they are.
He's in St Austell, so.
Oh, St Austell was nice. It's gone so I can't. Everything's just gone to shit, hasn't it? Can't say anywhere's nice anymore. Really, some places, it's just awful to see Cornwall like that because it's a beautiful place.
I'm trying to
think
the
description. No trolls, Paul? Do you never get any trolls? We need a troll to play with.
I can troll if you. I can troll if you want.
No, you're not allowed to troll Galloway.
Oh, damn it! Right. Please.
We want a real troll. You know what I mean?
Please, no. I really want a troll. Trust me, I want a troll.
You guys can't.
You'll have to set up a new account then. You'll have to set up a new account and sneak in.
I'm not allowed to ban anyone. We've got a rule. Yeah, the only person who can ban anyone is Ribeye.
The mediocre moderator.
If I was to ban anyone, there wouldn't be anyone in this room. I'd go ban.
Oh my God!
There is no spell in your dungeon that you're going to fit me in, my son. Don't try.
There's 120 in there now. I must remember to feed them one day.
Wow.
No, I'm too brutal.
Hey,
I'm too
see all them lazy people in chat? Hit that like button and subscribe.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys.
Get it done.
Lady J,
do it.
I need to do it a lot more, to be fair. I usually just come in and I'm just like, I enjoyed the stream, and then I just piss off. But no, I think I will do my bit this time.
Yeah.
No, Abs, you're here for the duration, mate. I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry, but I'm about to disappoint you because I've got to go.
We're going to send you over the top first. Trust me.
You scared me now.
I have got
shield wall.
I have got
shield wall, Galway.
He's dumping it for gaming. Look, for gaming.
Yeah, I have got to go. Well, it's not just for the gaming, but I've also got to speak to a friend of mine because I've been doing a fair bit of Dungeons and Dragons with him, and I'm just sorting a few odds and sods out. So I have to go and basically sort that out. I hope you don't mind. No. But it's been a pleasure as always, and I will catch you all sometime.
Take care, Ab.
Yes,
I promise to go over and visit the channel tomorrow.
Take care.
Read your article and I'll leave a like.
Bye-bye.
Salute, Bye-bye. Stay strong, brother.
See ya.
Good fella, that.
He's nice. I like him. Normally,
anyway,
just to win.
back
It's
to the
easy
politics.
to have a conversation with. Yeah,
he
you
had a
carry
big,
on. I'll carry on
he
sleeping.
had a
Here,
big channel.
Viet,
Arthur
what do
had
you
a big
think
channel.
about the King's speech?
Hold
No,
on.
we're not. Let's not go
Hello?
down that road tonight. Let's
When
not.
did he last
It's a
talk?
very touchy subject in
Oh, the
Northern
one in
Ireland right
America.
now.
Yeah, the one where we burned the
Yeah.
White House down.
That must
Disappointed
be.
to say the least.
Does he hear us?
Can I come
Viet,
in?
can you hear us?
Galloway, can I interject now?
Viet.
Yeah, Freedom Dad, you raised an interesting point there about King Charles. Yeah,
Yeah.
it must be very difficult for the
Right,
Unionists in
He's not
in
in the
Ulster.
program. Let's continue. Paul, lead with
Yo.
something.
Sorry,
It's your channel, mate. Lead with something.
I am. I'm asking Freedom Dad a question.
I don't think
Paul,
you can do that then,
Paul,
Galloway.
Paul, you got Paul.
I'm.
You got
Hang
your
on, I'll
mic
just
muted, Paul.
hang on. We can fix
Go
that
ahead,
now.
Paul. Go ahead.
Right, I'm
Can
saying
anyone
Freedom
else?
Dad. It must. Oops, I don't know what happened there, guys. Oh, I was trying to unmute my button and
Hello.
I accidentally moved Galloway. I'll get him back in a minute.
Am I even coming through?
Go.
Yeah, you are, Vic, right?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you are. Right, let's try again. I was asking you, Freedom Dad, a serious question.
Yes, I know, mate.
Galloway said it must be very. I said it must be very difficult for the Ulstermen, the Unionists, right, who were loyalists and royalists, to
Yes.
see King Charles behaving this way. And so, my instinct as a constitutional monarchist is, I hate him, but he's still the bloody king.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult as a content creator in Northern Ireland, as a loyalist. And, you know, I can walk 100 yards that way and there's a massive mural of the Queen. And all our loyalist areas have got, there's not all of them, but there's a few murals of the King. And, you know, as a content creator who's an activist and does his due diligence in research, you know, I'm coming up with a different opinion, you know, to compared to the guys who aren't really looking into it that much and don't really understand what's going on. Some people don't even understand what's going on about replacement. Some people don't even know about the grooming gangs, believe it or not. This is how much people don't go online because the BBC and Sky News and whatever channels that they watch aren't covering it. So if you can imagine that, then you must imagine what it's like for what I know and what I see, you know, with the way our kings behaved, being in a situation, trying to be honest and open to my community. But you got to understand some of the hate I get, you know, and it's like, it's not just hate as well. I've got some very good friends who will phone me up and go, Mark, you've got to stop talking about the king like that and saying not my king, and you know it's not going to do you any favors and something bad could happen. And genuine concerns
as an
of
English
close
woman,
friends
I think
who are really concerned about me because it's that important to us. The king means so much to us. And you've got to understand the Orange Order, one of the biggest institutions over here, one of the biggest organizations, whatever you like to call them, all swear allegiance to the king, you know. So it is difficult, you know what I mean? It is very difficult. But like I say,
it's what the king represents, though, isn't it, Freedom Dad? It's not Charles, it's what the king represents.
Well, he should be representing Christianity first and foremost, and it doesn't seem to be happening. What we see with Islam coming into Windsor Castle and the call to prayer and the behavior and the words that he's using towards Islam, you know, basically saying that they're the religion of peace and all the rest of it, and sort of it's sort of a route and a road that we're going down by the left and with the far left government that we've got, and it's concerning. When he's, you know, even the Easter speech and any other speech, something's not right. You know, I'm hoping maybe whoever's, I don't know, you know, I don't want to go into it too much. I have my own suspicions of why these things are happening, and Prince Andrew's probably got a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it any more than that, but I do believe there's some sort of, somebody's been compromised somewhere, you know, for the king to change his stance towards Christianity. And even with Northern Ireland, you know, we're seeing big changes in the rhetoric coming from the British right now. You know, God help us if the Greens get in, like I say. You know, we've got Starmer and Labour Party talking, hinting about an All Ireland. You know, and you know, like I say, me knowing everything, I get a wee bit nervous about it all. You know what I mean? It's not the kind of it's not what I want to hear. Like,
no, I agree, and I understand the position the people of Ulster are in. It's a difficult one.
Yeah, it is. It is, mate.
I'm disappointed in him, that's for sure, because he's ex-Royal Navy, and I used to think Royal Navy naval officers were the best, but obviously not. Well, what can you do?
Yeah. So let's move on from the king.
Okay.
Let's keep Freedom Battle alive for a wee bit longer.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Vape Guy, tell us about your background image. I'm listening. I'm getting Vape Guy.
Oh, yeah, the background image, that is, if I'm coming through okay, that belonged to Henry VIII. And here's the thing. So my son and I left London. We were unhappy. It was crowded. It just wasn't our thing. So we end up at this place you see behind me on the way back. We're picked up by Ribeye and Connell. And I'm like, all right, man, let's go in here and check this out. And Ribeye and Connell are like, no, we're not going in there. We pay enough tax for that and blah, blah, blah. People, look, I came 5,000 damn miles over here. I'm not here every weekend. I want to go in here. Well, we're not going in there. So I'm like, all right, go with it then. So anyway, no, Ribeye's a good guy. He knows what I mean. But anyway, so I had my son take a picture, and I took a picture, and I said, well, that's that. At least we saw the outside. But yeah, that belonged to Henry VIII, evidently.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think the name of the place. I've forgotten. You know what my memory is. Hampton Court. Hampton Court.
Okay, yeah. And what was really neat too, man, he had this great big garden out there, and that's where he got his food back then. You know, you didn't have Tesco's or anything. So yeah, that was really cool. It was neat, man. It really was.
But Ribeye was wrong. Even if you have to pay to go in, you should have gone in to see it because
we could have gone in to see it. Yeah, we could have if I'd have put my foot down. But you should have put your foot down. I probably should have, but it would have been.
Yeah, man up, bitch slap next time.
Well, look, that's true, but it would have been several hours, and I was a little tired already from London. But nevertheless, I would like to at least, ran through there for 15 or 20 minutes.
I bet you would have.
But next time I come over, I'm going to make sure I see some stuff for real. I mean, actually stop and read. What am I looking at here? What is that? Who built it? Who did what? That kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Right.
Yeah, you should have done it. I'll have a word with him in private.
Hey, look, he did come a long way to pick me up, though. So I'm not knocking him or Carl.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always got your back. When push comes to shove, you can count on that guy there. Come on, lighten the mood, Lily. Flirt with me outrageously. Turn the charm on, like you did the first time we spoke. Do you remember the first time we spoke, Lily? Yeah? I looked into your eyes, you looked into mine, and you said, fuck, your eyes are red. And I said, no, your eyes red. I love that colour red. Do you, Freedom Dad?
I do indeed, mate. I do indeed. Thank you.
Yeah.
So where are you from, Lily?
I'm from Reading originally. Don't know if you know Reading near London, but
Lily,
it's about 40 miles out of London.
We lost sound?
No, but
can you hear me?
I can.
I think we're having some issues
I can't hear Lily,
where some people can hear and stuff, because there's been times where I've talked and it feels like no one can hear.
So long as I can hear you, Lily, I don't care about the others.
I can hear you, mate. And I heard the Vietman, but I can't
No,
hear
Freedom
Lily.
Dad, I said Reading, near London.
Actually, Lily, he's muted you. He's muted you so nobody else can hear you but him.
No, I wouldn't do that, but it's a good test of the system, isn't it, to have so many people on at the same time? And I think at one time did we have 6 or 7? We lost Galway and GST.
I think for the test call, it's showing that there is some little tweaky.
Do you want to relay what Lily's saying then, Paul?
I didn't. I
Tell
didn't say
Freedom Dad I
anything.
said I'm from
Yes,
Reading, near
Vietman, can
London.
Oh, right. Yes, she's from Reading. It's southwest of London. Southwest of London, at a sort of angle, heading towards Wales. Reading, Swindon, Bristol, and then you're into Wales. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay to get into Wales, by the way.
No, I know Wales,
You
but
do.
have you heard of Gilfach talk?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that?
No.
Yeah, I can hear
is that
Vietman.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
Just can't hear
toll bridge.
Lily.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Is it like a toll? If you're in a car, you're paying
Yeah.
a toll.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
Bridge, yeah.
We've
Is it
got
the
those over here.
7? Is it the 7, Paul?
Yes, it is the 7. But
But
if
there's
you're going to
another
go,
one. There's a little one because my dad used to take me. Because obviously, you know, my dad married a Welsh lady from North
Yeah.
Wales, and then they had a son. And when my dad took me when I was young, we used to go this other way where there's just this tiny little bridge, and 1 minute you're in Wales, and the next minute you're in England. And I remember
Yeah.
that we used to go to this little cornfield right near there, just on that bridge.
That's right. But listen, that's the bridge to go over. Don't go over the new bridge. I don't know what they name it. Always go over the old bridge. The route
Yeah.
is far more spectacular. The drive is more beautiful than
It
the
is,
new
yeah.
bridge. And the
It
view
is.
from the bridge is better. Okay,
Yeah.
the link is there, isn't it? Yeah, Galway wants to come back in. Do you want him back in? No, he's back. Shall I let him in?
we can't say no. He's one of my guys. You know what I mean? He's been there for a while. Like,
Well, keep your men under control, Freedom
I'm
Dad.
sorry, Paul. I can't. It's Saturday night, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, shit.
He's back. Come on back, Galway. All right. Okay. He's doing
Turn the
a bucket
lights
show.
on, Galloway.
He's got his
He's in the dark.
I don't- all in the
Vape
dark.
guy, don't
I'm gonna
don't
start
po-
vetting these guys.
don't point out the obvious vape guy.
Well,
I forgot to put my mic down, didn't I? Yeah, the lighting's bad in here, so you know, I like it dark. Paul knows what I mean.
Look,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
all
like
right,
that.
mate. You're in good company,
like it
so
really low.
you'll be fine here. So you
Yeah.
will
when
not
in
be
doubt,
Paul.
just nod your head.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're
if
fine
you-
there,
You're in
mate.
good company.
I
Yeah,
like it
you're safe
really.
here, mate.
I like it
Lily
really
will
dark,
help you.
dark, dark.
So am I the only one that can't hear Lily? Vape guy, can you hear her?
Can you all
Lily,
hear me? I hear
can
you
you-
all fine if you hear me.
I can hear
You
you. Yeah,
hear
the only
me,
person
vape
that can't hear
guy?
is Lily. I think Paul's done something, Lily.
FD,
and
FD, I
Danny,
can hear it. I can
think
hear
that she needs a
everybody.
vet, Lily.
Hey, Lily. Oh, you heard that? Okay.
He's a fly old dog.
He keeps playing with buttons and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I haven't got
It's
a
like,
clue.
do you know what? He's probably in the meantime, see when that break, he's probably launched at IM.
I would.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let me have the button.
Like
There'd be a few countries that would be gone.
Putin's already got it in his post mail in his post box.
I would do that. Yeah, I would be quite ruthless. I might feel bad about it the next day, but that would be it. I think, oh well.
You did not poke the bear.
Oh,
Galloway,
right, yeah.
Galloway,
Yo,
are you in prison? Are you calling us from prison?
Nobody's supposed to.
In there, man. A wee bit of
FD, man, you busted me.
The outside lights.
You see, yeah, could you see that? Could you see that up there? That's all I have to live with day in, day. I'm basically living in the basement. I mean, it's the living standards around here are terrible.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. I'm on a couch right now. Okay.
Galway, did you just say that you're living in Freedom Dad's basement?
Maybe.
He can't even
Maybe.
hear me.
It wouldn't surprise me, mate, to be honest with you.
Hey,
To be honest
hey,
with you, Galloway,
Lily.
mate, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know what I mean?
Lily, he feeds me once
Yeah.
a day. That's good. That's good. That's
Oh
good enough
my
for
god,
me.
he's so cruel.
Oh,
That is
John Rankin's
awful.
in the house.
He,
Well,
he feeds. He
Does he
feeds me
make
once.
bacon sandwiches in front of you and then not give you any?
Yeah, he does that as well.
Oh
John
my
Rankin is
god.
in the house.
Yeah, I know.
Does he drink
Is
pints
John
of
Rankin going to come up and
Guinness
say
and
hello?
not give you any?
Yeah, get that ranking bollocks in here. Oh, I do apologize, people. I did not say the B word.
No, it's okay. You can say it once.
I
Say
am
it twice.
sorry. I do apologize that we're live. Do not swear. Oh,
Okay,
I do
there's a link.
apologize.
If John would like to come up.
Yeah, come on, John.
He's a bit
Come
shy,
on.
like our John's he's a bit
Come on,
shy.
donkey. Get in
Come
here,
on,
donkey.
John.
Come on. You know you can do it, big lad.
Oh, he said no.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no,
Oh, what?
He said, if he said
John.
no. Yeah, it's got to be
Right, okay.
consensual, right, Lily?
Yeah,
No means no.
Yeah, no means no. No means no. Why are you asking the woman, hey?
Because he's
Well,
old school.
maybe I don't want to consent.
Well, fine.
That's not what I heard, mate. That's not what I heard. Remember, you're in prison, you know what I mean? You must have dropped the soap a few times. You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
He had a barrel in the Navy.
now I know how Tommy Robbie feels. Tony Romo,
Tommy
you,
Robinson.
Tony Romo. He's
Okay.
let me do it.
He let us all down. Yeah.
Do what?
He let us all down.
Oh, you did have to go there, didn't you? Oh, you did have to go there.
Londonderry, where the apprentice
My
boys
dreams
stood
are
fast,
so
to
free,
the
Dad.
Boyne water banks, where King William won at last. We held the line at Aughrim, we fought at Enniskillen shore. The red hand of Ulster rises. Aye, aye, forevermore. Ulster till I die, Ulster till I die. No foreign king, no pope, no IRA. We'll hold the line, we'll stand up tall, for God and for Ulster, we'll never fall. Ulster till I die, hey, Ulster till I die. The Union Jack flies and the crown's on high. At the Somme we charged, the 36 led the way. Faithful to Messines, we fought for the king that day. The Ulster Volunteers, the pride of our blood and name. Their sacrifice still echoes. Hey, hey. We'll do the same. Ulster till I die, hey, Ulster till I die. No foreign king, no pope, no IRA lie. We'll hold the line, we'll stand up tall, for God and for Ulster, we'll never fall. Ulster till I die, hey, Ulster till I die. The Union Jack flies and the crown's on high. The plantation built our homes, the settlers brought the light. A Protestant Ulster, British day and night. No Dublin rule, no border pole will break our stand. We're loyal to the Union, loyal to this land. When the call comes again, when the banners rise once more, we'll march for king and country as we did before. For the children yet unborn, for the blood already shed, we'll keep faith with Ulster and the crown overhead. Ulster till I die, hey, Ulster till I die. No foreign king, no pope, no IRA lie. We'll hold the line, we'll stand up tall, for God and for Ulster, we'll never fall. Ulster till I die, hey, Ulster till I die. The Union Jack flies and the crown's on high. From the Boyne to the Somme, from Derry to the sea, Ulster stands British, Ulster till I
Smile, big guy.
Right, guys, your turn to dance now.
He hasn't got a fucking clue.
You're loving this, Galloway. You're loving this, so you are. I know you are. You've been waiting for this night all your life, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, Paul's just sat there loving it. He's just playing constantly.
Yes. There he is. He's down there. Well, I'm not saying what he's doing. He's looking very
Welcome
comfortable
to
there.
my
Now Paul's
parlour.
new toy.
He's got something in his right hand, but it's just off camera. I don't know what
The
he's doing.
Guinness.
Oh,
It's a Guinness.
No. Try again.
Oh,
Try again.
vodka and Coke.
No. What does that
Whiskey and
say?
free whiskey then.
What does that say?
608. Oh, 1688.
1608, baby. Don't tread on me.
I wouldn't.
Bushmills.
I wouldn't tread on you. I don't like to get stuff on my feet.
See, you see if see that CJ audits. See if he had some of this here. That would fix him right up. Not right, FD.
Well, I'm saying nothing.
Just say yes.
No comment.
Just say yes. Help me here. Help. Just say yes.
Keep me out of it. Keep me out of that one.
Talking about dogs. All right. Hang on. Let's carry on. They're running out of energy now. Rabbi, they're starting to slow down. Yeah, they'll be nodding off in a minute. They always do it. Oh, I love this one. You can have some of this now.
Okay.
The old lion stood firm when the sirens would wail.
Where's it? Oh.
Never give in without fail.
Somebody's comments in the way.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the fields. We shall never surrender, no matter what yields. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. He meant every word, no shadow of regret. This was their finest hour. He said through the night, and the people believed him. He gave us the light. But you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no. You're not the old lion, and we need you to know. He carried our hope when the world was afraid. You promised us change and let that hope fade. You're not the old lion,
I love that.
we're telling you true. You're not the old lion, and we're done believing in you. If you're going through hell, keep going, he'd say. While the cities were burning, he showed us the way. The price of greatness is responsibility. He lived every word for the nation to see. He walked through the rubble, shook hands in the street, gave courage to strangers with nothing to eat. A voice in the darkness that steadied our fears. A leader who earned every one of our cheers. But you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no. You're not the old lion, and the country says so. He lifted us up when the skies were all black. You took away warmth and you never gave back. You're not the old lion, we're telling you true. You're not the old lion, and we're done believing in you.
Yeah, you can't beat a stoppie.
Can you actually download that tune somewhere?
You came with big promises, hope in your eyes. A new day for Britain, an end to the lies. Then winter fuel gone, for the old and the cold. While gifts and free tickets and suits were your gold. The trust that we gave you has slipped through your hands. The dreams that we shared lie buried in sand. No enemy marching, no bombs in the sky, just choices you made while the people ask why. The old lion lost once the fighting was done, but he won in the war, the hardest one. You've lost in the peace that you swore you would bring, and the silence is louder than anything. No, you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no.
Oh, damn it,
You're
Paul.
not the old lion, and we
You
want
ruined
you
it.
to know. We stood with the old lion through fire and through pain, but we won't stand with you, not ever again. We will not fight on the beaches.
Right, is anybody else coming up on here?
We will not fight in the fields for you.
Hello? Anybody else
We
want
will
to come and
not
join the party?
fight in the streets for you. We will not fight
We not fight,
anywhere
we not
for you.
Hey, where did Lily go? I think we lost someone.
Some familiar faces there.
Well, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we
he's
lost.
good. UK Splosh. I've met him a few times, Paul. He's a good lad. I
Yeah,
think he's
he was
gonna-
on yesterday.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Oh, was he
sleep.
on yesterday? I missed him.
Yeah, he came in, yeah. He's
Oh,
on the
brilliant.
Bushmill. He's on the Bushmill. We always cut people slack, especially if they've had a drink. I mean, it wasn't so long ago I got completely hammered here, sung silly songs and fell over and cracked my head. So Lily's been on and had a few beers. We all do it now and again. We all do it now and again.
No, I'm talking about UK Splosh.
Oh, right.
UK Splosh. I've met him a couple of times at the demos in England. He's a good lad.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. I was doing other things here. Have we lost Lily as well?
Yeah, she may come back on because I think her sound, I couldn't get it. I couldn't hear her at all.
Yeah. Hey, love your dog, Freedom Dad. What a
Yes,
beautiful dog.
she's a cracker, mate. She is a really, really good staff. All staffies are good, mate. You know, you do get the odd bad one, but that's because of the owners.
Well,
you know what I mean? I am watching the comments, guys. I've got the live on my TV here, so I can read all the comments.
Right.
So
I'm having difficulty. All right. Go on. Sorry, fella. Oh, I'm going to put this one on because I love this song, and you're in it, I think, Freedom Dad.
Okay.
I think you're in this one. I'm not sure. This one you're in.
High. But we know the truth. It's all a big lie.
Yeah, I'll be in that one.
Yeah. I love it.
That's our lefties. Belfast.
Streets to the countryside lanes, they wave their green scarves, shouting foreign names. They say they're for peace, but their eyes tell the tale. Heavily medicated, off the rails without fail. Out on day release from the loony bin gate, deluded and ratting, full of imported hate. In our thousands, in our millions, we are paid fake custodians. Out on day release, acting like we're free, but we're heavily medicated. Can't you see? In our thousands,
That's what we say. Heavily medicated.
we're all fake custodians. Men unstable, violent as can be. We know what community, it's plain to see. They scream about oppression from their cushy wee homes while planning their riots with sticks and with stones. Deluded dreamers think they're freedom fighters, but they're just the nutters with their Twitter igniters. Very violent types with the twist in their head, supporting the terror while claiming they're red. In our thousands, in our millions, we are paid fake custodians out on day release, causing all these strife, heavily medicated for your messed up life. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all fake custodians, mentally unstable, violent to the core. We know what community your globalist bore. You think you're for Palestine, but you're just a tool. Marching for the cause, cause you skipped your school. We know where you're from with your twisted wee mind. Diluted and dangerous, leaving sense behind. No jobs, no clue, just a prescription refill. You violent weirdos, get back on your pill. In our thousands, in our millions, we are paid. Out on day release, causing only strife, heavily medicated for your messed up life. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all mentally unstable, violent to thy core. We know what community your globalist boy.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I can tell you about that. That was outside the courts in Belfast, and I'm actually going to be bringing a video tomorrow. Just really coincidence, mate. So one of the guys in that, the second guy you seen that was talking to the camera, I interviewed him and I had a pretty good dialogue with him, but he seems to get a wee bit confused. So he has of the actual conversation that we've had, and I got something sent to me last night where he was on a TikTok talking a lot of nonsense. So I'm going to be bringing what he was saying about me and what he's also saying about other things to just show, what we're up against, what these guys, because like I say, it's content at the end of the day. It helps me explain things to people, both in the mainland, in Northern Ireland, and in Ireland, of what I'm up against and the mindset these guys have and the work I'm trying to do and how difficult it is, because he is a wee bitter guy. He's wanting All Ireland. No clue what's going on in Ireland. Totally anti-British. He says he doesn't recognise the courts. He doesn't recognise the British government. One of them ones, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do a wee video tomorrow and give him another 15 minutes of fame. The Freedom Dad way.
Yeah, that's the last bit of fame I want, Freedom Dad fame.
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends and followers around the world, I should imagine. Yeah, that's a good point, Freedom Dad. Your supporters, are they from mainland and Ulster, or you're from around the world?
I think I've got about 5% from America. And I think it's about 25 to 30% mainland, maybe 10% Ireland, and the rest Northern Ireland. You know what I mean? So, yeah, between Scotland and England, I've got quite a good following. If I go to Scotland, I get recognised. But Northern Ireland, I can't go out. I'm big over here. Like just today, I've had two men stop me, and I was out with Caitlin in the Wayne getting paint, and a guy came up to me in Kentucky Fried Chicken and thanked me for what I'm doing and told me to keep going. Another guy was cycling by and stopped the bike, and the same thing, keep doing what you're doing. I watch you, you're amazing. And it's nice because I do get so much hate, and it is I'm not here for glory or ego, but I have to say it is nice when people take the time to stop, and not everybody stops and talks. This is the thing. I reckon I see people's recognition when they see me in their eyes, you know what I mean? But a lot of people are just shy, but it is nice when people, come up and take time out, and quite a lot of them are quite apologetic for like if I'm having something to eat or whatever. Like that guy today was, oh, I'll not keep you. You know what I mean? He felt a wee bit thingy about stopping me. You know what I mean? So, but it is nice, mate. It is nice to get told to keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? When I've got so many people trying to shut me up.
Yeah. No, that is nice.
Yeah,
well, I've only been recognised once in a supermarket, so there you go.
Well, there's time yet. There's time yet.
I don't know. I like being I used to write articles and that all the time. I like being unknown famous. I like just being the Green Arrow.
Paul, if I don't know, like if I could turn back the clock and maybe do this without putting my face out there, if I'd have knew what I know now, I mightn't have went straight in ahead with it. I might have just done it incognito, like talking, you know what I mean, without actually putting my face out there, because it is really dangerous, there's no two ways about it, it's nice getting people come up and saying all that, but I do believe it's only a matter of time before I come a cropper. I got jumped coming out of a pub. I was very lucky, very, very lucky to get away with that one. And then, I was in the city centre and I had 10 guys, and then I could have went anyway, you know what I mean? And, I am aware that it is only a matter of time, you know what I mean, before something bad's going to happen, unfortunately, you know what I mean? I am ready for it, but there's nothing I can do about it, mate. There's nothing I can do about it. So it is a double-edged sword. There's no two ways about it, like.
Yeah, I agree. I've been there. It's starting to come back my way in the emails and that, but I'm prepared for it the same way you are, Freedom Dad.
Well, they go hard on me, like they go hard on me over here. Like I've got, I've got, TikToks made up about me. People are actually making platforms, social media platforms, just on hating me. You know what I mean? And I've got certain individuals in Northern Ireland that are constantly just coming at me. I do believe that, it's hard to prove, you know what I mean? But in my heart, I know that there's no reason for them to behave like that unless they're working for the government, and there is a common denominator. They seem to be either talk to the police a lot or known to talk to the police a lot, or they've been arrested and then they've been released and then they come hard at me, or they've been communicating with the police. So most of the main haters that I've got in Northern Ireland, there is a common denominator of them being associated with the police,
Yeah.
So it doesn't take a rocket science. From where I'm sitting, it's pretty obvious, you know what I mean? Like I say, whenever I started doing this in Northern Ireland, I was in the papers every 2 weeks, front page, some really hard stuff. I think I've had 11 front pages done on me in 10 months and double spreads. And like I say, I'm on everybody's lips in the media world, in the left-wing media world. So I've got it from all directions, you know what I mean?
But I can't understand it, Freedom Dad. How can they find something negative to say about you? Seriously.
No, they just go to the UVF thing, UVF bank robber, prisoner, and then that's the papers, and they've also made stuff up like this. You've heard of Shangle Butchers, quite infamous, whatever, in Northern Ireland. Well, they were putting it in the papers that I was related to one of the Shangle Butchers. I was a nephew of one of them. Like, I'm an orphan. My mum died when I was 8, and I never knew who my dad was, and I don't have any other family. I was put straight in the care. There's only me and my daughter in this world. That's the only family I've ever had. My mum and now my daughter. So it was an outright lie, you know what I mean? And it was very dangerous because I was going down to Southern Ireland into Dublin while these headlines were coming out in the papers about me being related to the Shangle Butchers. And then on the same pages, like in the double spread, they would talk about me being related to the Shangle Butchers, being UVF, being a bank robber, and then on the other side of the double spread, they would be talking about the Dublin bombings. You know what I mean? So it wasn't fun. It was dangerous, and there was one time I was on my way to Dublin when the paper. Obviously, I never knew the paper was coming out. What was coming out? And I'd left early in the morning on a Sunday morning to go to a demo in Dublin. And by the time I got there, my phone was going red hot. Be careful. It's all over the paper that you're related to the Shangle Butcher. So it is really, really dangerous. So that was the first line of attack that I came across. And this is why people don't do what I do, you know what I mean? People look at what I've been through and they see all the articles, and it's not just the newspapers, it's online. You've got things like Crime World, you've got Belfast Live, you've got the Irish News, all online, constantly putting stuff out about me. So that was the first attack. MI5, that was a big one. That was non-stop for about 3 or 4 months. I was an MI5 agent. So you can imagine how difficult it was. I had the Catholics believing I was related to Shangle Butchers, and I had my own guys thinking that I was working for MI5. And I'm in the middle of all my areas. I'm in the Shankill, South Belfast, East Belfast, North Down. I'm all over. I'm in amongst loyalists. You know what I mean? So it was dangerous. You know what I mean? Lucky enough, I've got good friends in the right places who were able to stand up and explain exactly what the truth was, or it could have been.
I can understand that about the Shankill Butchers. Obviously, just being associated with them wouldn't make you look good. Being in the UVF, to me, that's an endorsement. Personally, if someone says they were in the UVF, I respect them. Well done. That's what I say. But do they ever
I'm not
talk
saying
about?
that. I'm not saying that. I'm going to make.
No, I know. I know
You're
you're not saying it. That's me saying it. That's me saying it.
Yeah.
You didn't say it. But do they ever talk about the work you do, trying to bring unity between the Catholics and the Protestants?
No,
They never
no interest in what I'm doing. As far as they're concerned, there's a campaign to shut me up, to either get me to shut up or have somebody shut me up. And and I'm not exaggerating. It really is. Like, some of my friends are really concerned about me. Constantly. You know what I mean? I've had good friends back away from me because of it. They don't want to get too closer. They don't want to be like part of the Freedom Dad team or the Freedom Dad community. It's quite remarkable the effect it has. But like I said, I had the official government and the media come at me, and now I've got certain individuals in the community that aren't part of our community really. They're on the outskirts of our community, but some of them are online influencers and have some following, and they've carried on the attacks. Now the papers have sort of stopped. They've now took over, and they're trying to come at me through social media. And all they're trying to do is stop people following me by calling me, like I say, Paul, I'm 56 years old. I've never been called a grass, a pedo, a rungian. There's not a man out there can say a bad word about me. There's not a woman out there can say a bad word about me. All my girlfriends, I'm friends and can contact most of my ex-partners, but all of a sudden, they've the shit that they've done is unbelievable. Interviewing my baby's mama. Obviously she's got my baby. I want to see my baby. She wants to keep my baby. One of them ones. So there's an opportunity for her to throw some muck, and these people are giving her a platform. And my stepdaughter, but outside of that, I mean, there's not a man or a woman can say a bad word about me. Like I say, it's in the last 4 months, it's the first time I've ever had any slurs against my name, against my honor. So this is where we've went from getting attacked by the newspapers and the media really going hard, and we know the media are controlled by the government. And then once that didn't work, once the community stood by me and goes, you know what, he's not an MI5 agent, he's not a tout, he's not fucking related to Shangle Butchers, he's no this, he's no that. Whatever, if he's a bank robber, loyalist, who cares, you know what I mean? But now obviously the papers can't come out and say certain things. But if you've got a TikTok or a YouTube, you can say basically anything you want about people. You know what I mean?
You can.
And
you can.
like I say, words are easy, but that is the difficult part. You know what I mean? And all they're trying to do is stop people following me. But the crazy thing is I've gained about 1,000 followers because of them on both YouTube and on Facebook. So what they've actually tried to do is stop people following me. Now I've got more people following me because of them. You know,
The
you can't make it
Strickland
up.
effect. The
Yeah.
Strickland effect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very strange, very, very strange. But like I say, the good thing that I have, I've got my platform. I can speak for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got people that will speak up for me. You know, people have known me all my life. You know, and I'm very fortunate that I am a good guy. I'm a loyal guy. Never done nothing bad to anybody. It's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I say, if I had been brought up anywhere else in the world, I probably wouldn't have seen the inside of a prison cell. And I stick by that, mate. I stick by that.
Well, if I'd been born out there, I'd have been stood alongside you. Well, no, I'd have been in front of you, wouldn't I? Being a bit older. Freedom Dad, we're closing down shortly.
No problem, mate.
I have to spend some time with my wife as usual. It's wonderful to have you over here. It really is. Love it when you drop in and speak to us.
No, I enjoy coming in, mate. I shut my life down early, so I did, so I could come in.
And if I had known you were live, I wouldn't have gone live. I would have come. I'd rather
mate, don't
come
worry.
over to
Honestly,
you.
mate, yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll get a line of communication and sort the lives out. So, like, because I think the community enjoy jumping from one live to another, and to be honest with you, it's not about competition. I just don't want to split the communities up. You know, I don't want them, having to decide and all that. So if and it is difficult because there's me, you, Gobster, Vindicator, Arthur. You've got Paz. There's so many now. The Dino being Bean's been very quiet. Has he been quiet, or have I just missed some videos?
I thought he's been very, very quiet. I haven't seen him for a while. He puts his output isn't as much as it normally was, and he hasn't dropped into any of the channels which he used to do. So
yeah,
might check on him tomorrow.
Yeah, do see how he's getting on. You know what I mean? I do miss a bit of Dino Bean. You know what I mean, mate?
I like Dino Bean. I like to cross swords with him just for fun.
Yeah.
That's how I get my kicks.
No, I see a comment. The Ulster flag is flying in Dublin.
Yeah.
I'll need to look into that. So I'll need to look into that, Derek. Thank you for that, mate.
Aye.
But yeah, so I'm going to say cheerio to the chat, and John Rankin, give us a wee phone when I come off here, mate. Get a wee chat with you. And Galloway readers, good seeing you on Paul's live. I'm not too sure if I'm going to let you on my live, but I'll have a think about it. So I'll have a think about it.
Well, if you go in now, Freedom Dad, can you take my moderator with you?
What one?
Ribeye. The mediocre one.
Well, I did give you Lady J, you know what I mean? So
she's wonderful.
Yeah,
she is wonderful. We love her.
Good. And Ragnar the Vikings a good. He's a good one to have on your side. You know what I mean?
I've got some good music. His playlist we play. It's at one of our favorite playlists. Got all the great tunes, at least the ones I like, and that's the most important thing.
And is that DD? Is that DD? Is Lily a moderator? Is that DD Lily? I can't see it because it's green. Lily, is Lily a moderator?
I wouldn't know. Oh no.
You must know who your moderators are.
I know Ribeye looks after the moderators.
Okay.
In StreamYard, you were seeing different colours, so the moderators are the ones in blue.
And what's the ones in green?
Members.
Kirsty's green as well. Oh,
yeah.
Is that just...
Kirsty's a member.
Kirsty members. Right.
Kirsty became a member a couple of days ago, and she is now a sub-lieutenant.
Ayrshire checks a member as well. I'm going to have to get... You need to change it from green. I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking. Bad, feeling bad.
Like that time I wore a green suit to that wedding in Glasgow. I love.
But the orange, if you change it to orange, I'll become a member.
Okay, I'm going to get. I don't know how they change it, but I'm going to look into it. Freedom Dad, I'm going to have to close down. I'll give the troops one more song to sign out.
No sweat,
Yeah.
mate. Okay, you take care, mate, and good night, chat. I am going to my bed because I am absolutely
Okay.
shattered. Right,
You
thanks for
take
having me
care.
on, mate. Be
See you
lucky,
tomorrow.
stay safe.
God bless you, Freedom Dad.
God bless you too, bro.
Right. One last tune, guys. I don't know which one it'll be. Let's see what we got.
Out on the streets in the wind and the rain.
Oh no, bit too depressing.
Veterans left with their sorrow and pain. Fought for the flag, now they sleep on the stone. While labor gives strangers a warm hotel home.
Let's have this one. Oh.
You take our sweat, you take our pain, then love the other bloody way. We built your roads, we fought your wars, but now you lock your people's doors. You talk of pride, you talk of peace, but all our freedom slowly cease. We stand here strong, we stand here true, while you forget the hearts that knew. Shame on you, but not on me. We're the ones who still believe. In the fields, in the towns, we wear this flag. We won't bow down. You can try to tear apart what beats within the British heart, but we'll rise again. Through and through, Britain stands. No thanks to you. Our veterans sleep on empty streets while power dies on royal seats. Our children wait, our workers cry, and still you turn a blinded eye. We won't forget, for this is home where we live. You stole the crown, you stained the name, but we'll restore our nation's flame. Shame on you, but not on me. We're the ones who still believe. In the fields, in the towns, we wear this flag. We won't bow down. You can try to tear apart what beats within the British heart, but we'll rise again. Through and through, Britain stands. No thanks to you. For every voice they try to still, 1,000 more will shout their will. From Belfast streets to Dover shore, the British soul will roar once more.
Okay, guys, about to close down. I see there's been a bit of a spat in the chat. Disappointed to see that. We're supposed to be British nationalists. Wherever our moderator decides goes. Anything that reflects badly or could be used against Restore Britain would be frowned on and would be frowned upon. I really don't want to see it. Now, I'm not sure what has been going on, but as far as I'm concerned, what Ribeye Rob says in the chat goes. I'm not quite sure I'm following it, but I'll get up to speed on it later on. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow, Ribeye Rob, our moderator, doing his job for once. Joke. There we go. Okay, guys, thanks for listening in. Really appreciate it. Kerry, good night. Lily, sleep well. Cricket Christian, Ben Lush loves Lily. Who doesn't? English lass. Don't know who she loves. Where's Mel? Is Mel gone? Oh, I wanted to say good night to Mel. English lass have said, Ribeye Rob. Kirsty, you're special now, Kirsty, because I can remember you joining and that stuck in my mind for some reason. Lady J, I love her. Lily, I touch, Ragnar the Viking, I like him. Aisha Chick. Don't think I've spoken to her, but I'm sure I'd love her if I did. Focus on Britain, really respect the work they do. Ribeye Rob, Ben Lush, Dan, Dan, regular contributor. I think he's the master chef. and Ragnar the Viking, Lady J, Tweety Pie, our little bird. Stay safe, everyone. And there's Capricorn Goat there up at the top. Okay, guys, like I said, you've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. There'll be a live from 8 till 9 tomorrow morning. That's the only one we can really rely on. We're going to have to cut a deal with some of the other streamers so we don't clash with them in the evenings. Okay, thank you. Good night. God bless. That's a wrap. There's a little wheel here. Go on. Where's the wheel?